everybody. We're back. Fine show tonight. Fine show coming up tomorrow night from the Broadway show Sweet Charity. Actress Christina Applegate will be with us. From the new movie The Honeymooners, Regina Hall, and musical guest The Black Eyed Peas. So watch that show. I will. We'll take a break. When we come back, Len Berman's here. Stick around. Everybody, we're back. Next guest is an Emmy award-winning sports broadcaster who's just come out with a book based on his popular Today Show feature called Spanning the World. Please welcome Len Berman. Now, Len, let's compare jobs for just a moment.
Yeah.
I get to interview people here in this beautiful, open-windowed penthouse apartment. Just play along. And, but you, I don't know if this is a tough part of your job or not, but as a sports broadcaster, you have to go into the locker room,
right,
which never seems like that would be a fun place to hang out.
No, people do think it's a glamorous place.
People like it, really.
Yeah, people think it's terrific. I personally don't like it at all. I mean, you have the, showers going, your hair frizzes, you got a million reporters jostling for interviews. The guys are walking around naked. You don't know where to look first. And
actually, you should know where to look first. If you're confused, we can talk about that.
One person who did like going in the locker room once was my 7-year-old son. I took him to a Georgetown basketball game, and the Hoyas were, at the time, Patrick Ewing was playing for Georgetown. This goes back a few years. Took him in the locker room. He walks out of the locker room, his eyes are big as anything. He says, "Daddy, they have penises the size of fire hoses." I want to publicly...
how's your son doing these days?
I just want to publicly thank Patrick Ewing for knocking me down another notch in the eyes of my son. Thank you.
Oh, God. Now, you are a lifelong Yankee fan.
Well, I grew up a Yankee fan.
You grew up a Yankee fan.
Yeah, but I think it's tough when you're on the air now, mostly in New York.
You have to be...
Yeah, you have to be a journalist.
Be a journalist, right. Who's your favorite player? And I'm going back to the classic days of the Yankees. Do you have a favorite?
Well,
so many greats.
I had no originality, so Mickey Mantle was
Mickey Mantle.
Growing up. And, and the big thrill was getting to meet him. And he was always very nice to me. But a friend of mine is a collector of memorabilia. And he pulled out this sheet of paper once, which just floored me. They asked all the old-time Yankees, it was the 50th anniversary of Yankee Stadium, and they asked all the Yankees to choose their most memorable Yankee Stadium moment. So I thought, well, maybe it was the ball Mickey almost hit out of the ball. No one's ever hit a fair ball out of Yankee Stadium, and Mickey almost did. I thought that would be the moment he wrote down. No, it wasn't. I thought it was a catch in the World Series during Don Larsen's perfect game. He didn't write down. In intricate detail, he described his favorite Yankee Stadium moment involved the young lady under the bleachers between games of a doubleheader, which I...
You're kidding, really?
And he wrote it very... I don't want to go into all the details. It was a very presidential moment, and he said at the end... He said, he signed it, and he signed this affidavit, Mickey Mantle, the All-American Boy.
Right,
so how can you not have a hero like that? I mean,
no. Now, in this book of yours, you talk about changes you'd like to see in sports. Right. Give me examples, because sometimes people are afraid to change the rules at all because they think, no, this is the way it's always been, we can't change. What kind of changes do you want to see?
I had a lot of changes for hockey, for example. That sport needs an overhaul. And basketball, just a minor thing. I think some of the colleges, their shorts look like dresses. I mean, they need to go back to wearing real basketball shorts, I think is nice. Baseball,
that could be a problem with the fire hose penises, though. That would be... They get too short, and then there's a dangling, and then you got a problem. No need for me to mime that.
That's the origination of the law. Very nice. I know you're a sports guy at heart. The other thing is that in baseball, there actually is a rule. I know a lot of people don't know that if there's nobody on base, the pitcher has to throw the next pitch within 20 seconds.
Right.
And, it takes forever. I mean, they're looking for the sign, they scratch, they spit, they throw their rosin bag all over the...
Right.
And I'd love to see it like a clock on a scoreboard, the way they do in a shot clock in basketball, and it would count down. 5, 4, and the fans would chant, throw the ball already.
Right.
That'd be kind of cool.
Would make the game more exciting. I have an idea for baseball, and I'm serious about this, but hear me out. No, it's nothing to do with the shorts. You seem obsessed with that area. We'll get away from it. I think that when you hit the ball in baseball, you should have a choice of which direction you run in. Think think about it. You can either run to first, but once you pick a direction, that's the way. So there'd be a whole level. It'd be going from chess to three-dimensional chess, because you hit the ball, you start running to first. Well, that means you've got to continue in that direction. If you run up the third baseline, you've got to continue. You'd have players passing each other.
That would screw up a lot of things, because, you know, most baseball players are right-handed gloves on the left hand, but now if
they wear two gloves. This is another thing. Players are wearing two gloves.
Great.
Plus, we put little hazards out in the field. Things that you'd see on a mini golf course.
Obstacle courses?
Yes. Plus, when someone's...
a windmill at shortstop?
Yes, yes.
Cool.
And when someone's tagged out at second, they burst into flame. That's a game I would watch.
Yeah.
I've got ideas.
I'm just annoyed I didn't think of that.
That's going to be in the paperback edition.
That's cool.
Under the Conan's Idiotic Ideas section. Len Berman, Spanning the World, is in stores now. Len, thank you so much. Always great to have you on the show. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Well, that's our show. I do want to thank all my guests. Stay tuned for Last Call with Carson Daly. Bye, everybody. Goodbye.